special teams is kind of the big thing. And someone, Nina actually, or Nene, said earlier that despite what's being said on Twitter, this loss wasn't just on Chris Jones. We talked about special teams, as Lance and I were speaking about. What do you have to say about that loss?
Let me see. In my notes, let me see. Special teams suck. Let's see. Terrible on special teams. Defense played well. Offense was so-so. Special teams suck. That's where I'm at with everything, pretty much. I mean, look, the reality is this, and I'm sitting here and I was kind of talking about this, yelling at the screen a little bit. First off, Lance, what's up, my brother? How you doing, man?
JD, it's great to have you, buddy. I wish we were talking under better circumstances, dude, but this is what we got, sure. The risk we take.
Right, no doubt. You know, the reality is this. I think, you know, when it started out, I think Spags had a great game plan going into it defensively. I mean, it's the pressure that he was able to put on Matt Ryan and stopping Jonathan from getting going was a wonderful scheme to put together defensively. And they did a tremendous job of doing that. Offensively, I just think that we could just kind of stalled out and missed on a few opportunities. I think we came out the second half and looked pretty good as far as driving the football at first, and then all of a sudden it just seemed like it dwindled away. And for the life of me, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was just some of the timing off. The O-line up front struggled a whole lot. Trey Smith looked really bad. You know, I don't like calling guys out, but you know, sometimes he didn't do that well on the front line. And I think it kind of goes across the board. The guys just weren't on the same page all the time like they should have been, you know, as far as blocking or pass blocking up front. But special teams, you got to go into the special teams part of it. If everybody understands exactly how imperative it is, how important it is to have all three phases of the game working at the same time, just working on all cylinders, this game right here showed you what it meant, you know. And so this is what I was saying during the offseason when I was saying preseason-wise is do we have Pacheco and those guys running the ball out of the end zone? Yeah, I mean, you're just teaching them bad habits. I mean, really, you know, you really do. When people say, you know, well, they just kind of, that's what, listen, this is what ends up happening. When you start giving a team like the Chiefs bad field position, and that's exactly what was going on. This bad field position, here you got Sky Moore muffing a pump. It was just a lot of blame to go around. But special teams should have not looked this bad. And the reality is, when we're sitting over talking about special teams, you got guys, that's the one phase of the game that every single player is involved in on special teams. Every single player. And I think somebody said something on Twitter. I'm just like, look, everybody's in a meeting on special teams. Everybody should know what's going on. There was just a lack of focus as far as what they wanted to do with this with Indianapolis. And it shouldn't have happened. It was, when I'm talking atrocious play by the special teams, it was beyond ridiculous. Utterly embarrassing.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get podcasts.